So Michael, how close are you to getting your starting spot back?
I guess starting spot, I'm starting to get back in the team now, and that's been good, but I think the coaches used a lot of players this year and to good effect, and we've had some young boys come in and do well, and rightfully so, they've kept their place, so I think it's just good for competition.
How do you view this schedule over those few weeks where you're playing a lot of games close together? We might wait for that.
Yeah, maybe start that one again.
Do you find it hard with all those games close together?
Look, it's not ideal, but I think everyone's in the same boat. We play Western Sydney, and then we've got the game on Sunday, but they've got the game on Saturday in Wellington, so it's difficult for everyone, and we just got to make do the best we can.
Do players expect rotations in terms of who starts over that period?
I mean, you always want to play, if it's 3 games in a week, you want to play 90 minutes in every game, and I guess it's just up to the coach, again, who he sees fit for each game and each situation. But yeah, myself, I'd want to play in all 3.
Gombauer starting to settle into his role at the Wanderers. How do you see playing against the old coach?
Yeah, they've had a difficult transition initially, and he's tried a few players and a few different tactics lately, and we saw them set up in the 4-4-2 last week, and obviously got the result against Brisbane, so it will be interesting to see if they do that again against us.
In terms of Sydney's the runaway leader again, good last night. Arnold Dragons, it could have been 10-0. Can anyone actually catch them when it comes to the final series?
Listen, I think the times that we've played them this year, we've been close, and I think that's all you need in football. So I'm looking forward to playing them again Sunday at home. I think we'll be in for a real chance.
Have you got a pretty good idea of where the Reds are at the moment? I mean, close to full strength now. Most of the players are back, apart from a couple that are away overseas, but got a pretty good idea of where the club fits in the scheme of A-League things?
Yeah, I mean, we're top 6 at the moment, and considering some of the injuries we've had, and I guess recently we've had some of the Ollie Reeves boys travel away, it's good to be sitting with. I think we're equal 3rd or 4th at the moment, and that's good. As you said, Sydney's the runaway leader at the moment, and then there's a couple of teams with ourselves, Newcastle, Victory, a lot of teams around us, so we really need to pick up points to be keeping in this top 6.
And the Wanderers too, I think they're only maybe 3 or 4 points behind you. How important, getting wins which almost act as sort of double wins when you're playing against the teams that are chasing.
Yeah, when there's teams so close, it's almost like you can leapfrog the teams around you, and I think Western Sydney are only a win away from being level with us. So no, definitely important to get a result over there.
Some pundits predicted Matt Moore as the player of the season. He's been gone now. Do you think you need for him to be replaced to be a credible finals challenger?
Hard for me to say. I mean, we just came fresh off, we kept a clean sheet and got the 3 goals against Perth, so we're feeling pretty good. And I guess I can only look to the next game. It's up to the coaches with anything else to do with players and transfers.
What about you, Mickey? We haven't spoken to you since the FFA Cup. How did that all sort of play on you emotionally and mentally for a few weeks after that?
No, it's a difficult period for anyone to go through, but yeah, we're out the other side, and it was forgotten about pretty quick, I think.
Beautiful.
Happy
Thanks very much.
Oh, I'll ask a couple of questions.
Yeah, well,
I just don't like to be...
You are here, if you want to chime in.
Coach not giving you guys a day off until after the Sydney game, that must be unusual, I guess, for you. How, as a player, do you respond well to training every day, especially when the fixtures are so congested?
I guess he wants the team to make sure they do, after game days, to do the recovery that's necessary, and we've been doing that. And I mean, the trainings haven't been like we've been doing marathons or anything like that. They've been controlled trainings, and they've been for a purpose. We've been setting up tactically in the days leading up to this game, and we'll do that for the next game. And with these 3 games in a week, I'm sure we won't be getting a day off in future either.
Ryan played on the left, you played on the right in Perth, but have you been enjoying that rivalry with younger players? It's I guess a new approach that Marco really focused on, blooding everybody, I guess, and trying to get that evenness in the squad. Have you enjoyed that rivalry? Is it the most uncertain, I guess, you've felt about your spot at Adelaide?
I think I just try and think back to when I was coming through, and I was with the youth team, and when I made my first team appearance, and it was through injury or suspension that I got my chance. So that's how I think of it, and I think it's a great opportunity that Ryan Strain's come up and done extremely well. And yeah, couldn't be happy for him, because that's exactly what happened when I came through.
You in that back five with Daniel last week. Good to see him get his first start and a clean sheet as well.
With sorry?
Margus.
Oh, Daniel. Sorry, I'm not used to Daniel. Well, who's Daniel? No, he did extremely well. Almost, to come off not really having any match fitness, and then first half, I don't think he missed a pass. He hit every target and we played perfect. Yeah.